Markle, it appears, has been told to simply lower her sights by the very team that she thought were going to elevate her back up to the very top. As ever though, let me explain. Hi, good morning, how are you? Nice to see you. Let's have a wave today. Hope you're all keeping well. Yes, welcome one and all brand new subscribers, and it's lovely to have your company. Genuinely, as I often say, I mean that. By the way, over here in London, getting humid again, getting warm. Yeah, I know, it's not easy, you know, because I think I've decided I'm just a spring person. I like it around that time of year. This humidity, yes, it's a bit much, isn't it? You know, when you're out and about, particularly when you're walking, you've got a flask, the bag. I know, I'm not moaning, I'm just sharing with you. Do you know what I mean? Also, thank you for your lovely comments about Harry S. Truman and Lauren Bacall and that particular short video. People ask me, you know, do you cover anything else here on the channel other than royals or Harry and Meghan? Lots of things. It's your choice if you wish to watch them. So for those that say, oh, I'm fed up of this, I only see this, there are other things, but you don't click necessarily on them. So if you don't like this, have a look around. You might find something you do like. Back as ever to your breaking roll story of the day. What's interesting here is, as we know, Meghan Markle recently was aligned, allegedly, to a mega deal with Dior, worn it on many occasions. Prince Harry wore their suit, rather crumpily, to the coronation. And, of course, everybody was speculating, well, you know, there you go, there's the deal in the bag. He even wore one of their shirts for the court appearance with a very small, tiny C on it, you see. Big deal, actually, at Christian Dior, and like any fashion house, is really struggling right now. Everybody in the world is coming across a bit of a cost of living crisis. I mean, who truly can afford Christian Dior? Not the average Joe. So the people that they want to align with, you know, whether it's rightly or wrongly, is, for instance, Eau Sauvage is promoted by Johnny Depp, a Christian Dior male fragrance. Does incredibly well with him at the helm. But what really went wrong with Meghan and Dior was simply this. There was absolutely no deal. They hoped that someone would come along by wearing their clothes, but it didn't. But now, according to a very good source, Meghan has been told that the deals coming forward could be substantially lower than the dollar signs that would flash in, of course, her sunglasses when she's been photographed by those set-up paparazzis that she thinks we don't realise. You get the picture. On a more serious note, you know, the deals are thinner, not just necessarily for her, but for all celebrities. You know, people have woken up to endorsements. You know, people don't necessarily think this is a brilliant idea just because that particular star is using it, claiming it, all of that sort of stuff. In the world of the influencer, which is digital platforms, they tend to actually get the lion's share of the money. So-called megastars, you know, the big people like Beyonce, etc., can still rake in money, but not as much as they'd have hoped. And this apparently is something of a shock to the former royal known as the Duchess of Sussex, who apparently believes that her name, her face, her figure should in fact coin in millions. They just have to find the right brand. Now, who's going to tell Meghan that when brands like Dior and allegedly Cartier look the other way, then you have to start looking a little bit more realistically. So perhaps she could be just loving it if a certain burger brand came her way, naturally, for the right money. As ever, it's a developing story. When I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.